We are on our way to Siena. We've decided to come into the Nannini bakery. Alright, so just a little bit of pepper. In the middle of San Gimignano. Clearly this place is much more popular with tourists than Monteriggioni. There was no one there. Now is everybody here? Have a look at the antiques market in the center of Florence. We have just arrived in Bologna. There's the big tower. And a visit to the Bologna Egyptian and Greek Archaeological Museum. My name is Curtis Ryan Woodside. I'm a filmmaker and Egyptologist. After a year and a half of waiting to get back, last year I started to make my move to Italy permanent. I have visited Tuscany a couple of times before, but this time it's a little different. Now it's about settling in. So come with me on my adventures in Italy and beyond, as I capture a video diary of my life and see what myself, Filippo, our family and friends get up to every week.
First time for you both.
First time for me, first time for you. You've been here before?
I did, yes.
What did you do here?
I made I sang my very first big role in opera, yes.
Oh.
When I was, I don't remember, 19 or 20.
Okay.
Yeah.
When I was 5.
I took the wrong way.
Siena was founded by a tribe of the Etruscans in 900 BC known as the Siena. Their porcupine symbol is found throughout the city. Siena is also home to the world's oldest commercial bank, founded in the 13th century, named Monte dei Paschi. Each of the faces on the facade of the buildings surrounding the bank show important political figures of Siena, and each is symbolized above by a different flower or crest. According to myth, the modern city of Siena was founded by two sons of Remus, one of the founders of Rome.
Panforte, yeah.
Is orange skin and cider, candy cider, okay? Then almonds, sugar, honey, hazelnuts, and spices. This cannella is
Cinnamon.
cinnamon.
Yeah.
But I'm not crazy about Panforte, but you can try it. So we've decided to come into the Nannini bakery or cafe, I don't know what you want to call it, cafe. It's one of your favorite singers, Fili, and one of your favorite singers as well, and Filippo's sister, actually everybody. Her family own this place, Gianna Nannini. So if you don't know her, go check her out, she's really cool.
Yeah.
Built in 1388, the Torre del Mangia in the Piazza del Campo. The tower is the second tallest medieval tower in all of Italy, at 102 meters tall. The tower is built adjacent to the Palazzo Pubblico and is the same height as the Cathedral of Siena, showing that at the time church and state were on an equal level. It is definitely worth exploring the smaller hidden alleyways, as you can enter some really spectacular rooms. The Siena Cathedral is dedicated to the Assumption of Mary, and the facade is decorated with white, green, red, and black marble.
All right, so just a little bit of pepper.
Vai, vai.
Metto?
Yes, please.
Oh, yes. Ok, vado anche nel tuo?
Sì, grazie.
E ha macinato subito.
That's a big pepper grinder.
Grazie.
Ok, buon appetito.
That's it.
Grazie, ragazzi.
Were you impressed by the size of his pepper grinder?
Such a big pepper grinder.
So we're all having pisci.
But
So-
with three different sauces.
Three different sauces: cacio e pepe,
Cinta senese.
cinta
White
senese,
ragu and aglione.
and aglione.
Aglione means big garlic.
The hilltop village of Monteriggioni was built in 1214 by the people of Siena. It was a fortress to protect themselves against the Florentines during the war. So, let's not hang around here too long. Our next stop, San Gimignano.
So in the middle of San Gimignano, we have found a little piece of Sicily. Ah, this blue and white Sicilian head is just gorgeous. Clearly this place is much more popular with tourists than Monteriggioni. Monteriggioni. There was no one there. Now is everybody here?
The city was founded by the Etruscans in the 3rd century BC. Later, its name was changed to Silvia by the Romans in the 1st century AD, and in 450 AD, the city was renamed San Gimignano, after Bishop Gimignanus saved the city from the destruction of Attila the Hun.
Oh my God, is it always so big?
I hope so.
I mean, you just got a little cone.
But it was bigger.
I know, but I mean, my God, look at all of this.
Amelia, non ti provare.
God, and all of this? Today is a little cloudy, so we're going to try and do some things that are undercover and have a look at the antiques market in the center of Florence. Now, I have a big like for these green desk lamps. I know some people might think they're old and dated, but I just love them. Only thing is, I need a desk to go with it. You could literally break your door down trying to knock with this thing. What do you think of this painting?
It's very big.
Yeah.
I could put something.
It's very big, but I mean, it's too small for us, but it's very nice.
Too small, yes.
Too big for us. Oh, Amelia, you found another friend. Do you like him? Oh, yes, she likes him. Oh, yes. Oh, sausages. Oh. Oh, just wait a moment, you two. Amelia's so greedy, Philly.
She knows everything, you see.
Sometimes she looks like this little thing, though. Whatever that is.
Grazie.
Oh, grazie.
Buona, grazie.
Well done, Amelia.
Grazie.
What are you looking for?
How's this?
Oh my
South
god.
Pacific, and my mom would go crazy for it. Good old vinyls, records.
€1.50, that's so cheap.
Yeah. Richard Clayderman.
Goodness. Was that Love Boat?
Oh, souvenir of the Victoria.
So Amelia's staring at you for some reason.
Yeah.
I think it might be because you're having a cannolo.
Yeah, my very first one.
So we knew it would happen. It's raining. But now we are going for lunch to our favorite restaurant in the center. Underground. This way. Okay, this way. So it seems all we're doing is eating.
Why do you look so happy and smiley?
Well, I just got an email from a patron of mine, Evans, from America. She's in South Africa visiting at the moment. And my patrons got to see an interview that I did for a documentary coming up with my friend Alicia at Mabalingui at the Predator Park, where they are conserving the lions. Put her in touch with Alicia because she saw the interview and said that she was going to the area and she'd like to see the lions up close. So yeah, I just got an email. She's said some really kind words about Alicia and the work she's doing to conserve the animals, saying that Alicia is such a gift to the animals and they are conserving them so well. So I'm very happy to hear that. And then she sent a picture of her and Alicia as well.
Of course, we had to stop for a visit to the beautiful city of Bologna. We enter the city of Bologna by passing through the Porta Galliera, built in 1659 over Roman aqueducts connected to the river. Many well-preserved ancient structures can be found dotted throughout Bologna.
We have just arrived in Bologna after a 3-hour train ride from Florence. It's my first time here, so we're going to go and look around the city for a little bit and then head over to the archaeological museum, which has the Egyptian collection. So it's going to be a very fun day.
The city's trademark are its many porticos, and stepping out from these, you can see some real beautiful treasures, like this church with its very own statue of David to the right.
So all these kids are going to the school. Well, all these kids from the school are going to the museum. So I think it's a good idea if we stop and have breakfast first. What do you think?
I think so.
Breakfast time. You happy to be back in Bologna?
Yeah, many years ago. I don't even remember it.
In the city center, you will reach Piazza Maggiore with its famous Fountain of Neptune, created in 1563 by the architect Lauretti after his designs for the Neptune fountain in Florence were rejected.
How rude is this fountain? Look what these girls are doing.
Bologna has evidence of habitation from around 3000 BC. The Etruscans called this site Siena. Later the Celts called it Bona, then the Romans Bononia, and now it is Bologna. Named after Saint Petronius, this basilica remains unfinished since its construction began in 1390. Of course, the fact that there are over 100 towers in Bologna cannot be ignored. Walking down the streets, you see these towers looming at you as a symbol of wealth and power.
There's the big tower. Let's go see it closer.
Arsinelli Tower boasts a height of 97.2 meters. Built in 1119 by the Asinelli family to show their wealth to the city of Bologna. Next door, at 60 meters high, is the Garisende Tower. These two towers are known as the Two Towers of Bologna. The Garisende Tower has a noticeable lean of 4 degrees, more than the Leaning Tower of Pisa.
What a better place to sit and have lunch, having a stuffed traditional focaccia with the tower in the back. Andiamo. I think he's hungry.
Built in the Renaissance in 1517, Palazzo Fantuzzi has a beautiful facade showing an elephant, the coat of arms of the so-called Ele Fantuzzi family. The Bologna Archaeological Museum has some splendid ancient Egyptian artifacts, like these panels from the Saqqara tomb of Pharaoh Horemheb from 1290 BC, and this 18th dynasty scene showing Nebu pouring wine out for her mother Kiki. A 12th dynasty wooden sarcophagus from 1900 BC. 13th dynasty pharaoh Neferhotep. The Bologna Archaeological Museum also contains many artifacts for use in the afterlife, like this 22nd dynasty coffin. Gorgeous blue faience statues of Thoth, the god of wisdom. Faience necklaces with inserts to place one's heart scarab protected by Isis and Nephthys, as well as these intricate statues of the god Bes. The museum has a large collection of papyri. One that I've always wanted to see was this collection of dream interpretations from Saqqara. And of course, hundreds of servants of the dead. These are shabtis. This large blue faience shabti is of Pharaoh Seti I from 1290 BC. A beautiful male lion from the reign of Pharaoh Nectanebo from 350 BC. They even have 2 mummified crocodiles representing the god Sobek in their vast and wondrous collection. The upper level of the museum contains grand galleries of Roman and Greek statues, yet I'm more interested in the Greek artifacts, like these busts of Alexander the Great from 330 BC. This stone carving shows the winged horse, Pegasus, the faithful companion of the great and mythical hero, Hercules. They even have 2 Roman statues of Antinous, the lover of Emperor Hadrian. Among the many curiosities are some of my favorite examples: Greek, black and terracotta pottery.
Time to go. Love you too. I would like to give a big thank you to all of my patrons for not only supporting my Egyptology work,
but my filmmaking in general. And thank you to all of you for watching and supporting my videos.